Delightful Dolls here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some doll-sized Christmas presents. The things you will need to make this craft are tape, wrapping paper, and I recommend ones with smaller details, string, cardstock, and glue. Let's get started. Before we do get on with this video, I wanted to quickly mention that I will be gone for 3 whole weeks, and in those 3 whole weeks I will not be able to post a video. I'm going to try my best to post one next week before I leave, but I will be posting as soon as I get back. I just wanted to let you know, so if you're wondering why I don't post for 3 weeks, that will be why. But anyways, let's get on with this video. In this video today, I have 2 different types of presents that I want to show you. One's a little more easy and one's a little bit more harder or difficult. The first one, all you're going to need to do is cut a strip of cardstock and the strip, however tall it is going to be however tall your present's going to be. You'll kind of see what I mean once I've done folding it. But you're going to fold it kind of like this accordion style, I think, 3 times. And then when you unfold it, then you can kind of see how it can make a little hollow box shape, and then you just want to fold over that little flap at the end to help it all stay secure, to make a little almost hollow box, and it should look something like this. And then all you want to do is put some glue on the edges on both sides and just glue it to some cardstock to seal the ends. Like you can see here, you can't get inside the box, so you can't put anything inside of the gift. This would just be something, this would just be a type of gift that you would just put under the tree and not really unwrap. So then you just want to use some real life-size wrapping paper. Here I have a mini one. I'm actually going to show you how to make this wrapping paper spool at the very end of the video, which is super easy to do. Anyways, you just want to wrap the gift in some paper like you would a normal present. It is harder than it looks, at least in my opinion, so warning, I'm not very good at wrapping miniature presents. And then all you want to do is just take some tape to secure the present like you would on a real present. And because sometimes the tape is a little bit noticeable, like you can see here, it looks a little awkward, especially since it's such a big piece. You can use like a glue stick or even a glue gun for the bigger spaces. Anyways, this is the present all wrapped. As you can see, I didn't really do the best job. It's a lot harder to wrap miniature presents than I thought. But anyways, it is still pretty cute and it'll look perfect underneath the Christmas tree. Now for option number 2 of the Christmas presents, this one's a little more harder. Well, first of all, we're going to make a box kind of like this where the lid can come off. And if you have a miniature box like this, you could just use this and wrap in wrapping paper. But if you don't, I'm going to show you how to make one out of cardstock. All you need to do is measure out how big you would want the bottom of your box to be. And I recommend using a ruler for this, just because it'll help you get it. Make sure that the measurements are perfect and clear. And then you just want to measure around the box for how big you'd want the sides of your box to be. And yeah, just measure that out with, again, I recommend using a ruler. And then you just want to make 2 marks at the bottom of the box, you can see where I'm doing it here, on both sides, for the mark of where you're going to cut later with your scissors. And now all you just want to do is take your scissors and cut out the pattern. And then you're going to take your scissors and cut on the little 2 lines that you marked not too long ago on both sides. Now, now your pattern should look something like this. You can erase the little pencil marks, but I'm just going to leave it like this. And then you just want to fold the sides so the pencil lines will be on the inside. And you just want to fold on all the lines that you made. And then with these little tabs that are sticking out, you can just fold those onto the inside of your box, as you can kind of see I'm doing here, and then glue it into place. This is very similar to my doll Christmas cookies video with the pan. It is the same idea, just with bigger walls and different scale, but it's the same idea. And you just want to do that on each of the little tabs. So your box should look something like this, and now because it can be a hollow box, we are going to make a little lid for it, which is very easy to do, and I am going to show you how to do that right now. All you need to do is trace your box onto another piece of cardstock, or you could just use the exact same measurements you did for the bottom of the box, but to speed up the process, I'm just doing it this way. And you just want to mark all the way around. And then you just want to kind of correct the shape. You could even use a ruler to make sure that the size is exactly like it was before, but you don't need to. And then once you've done that, you just want to make the size a little bigger so that the lid will fit perfectly on top of over the box instead of the same size. So you just want to adjust the shape a little bit, make it a little bigger. And then for the walls of the top of the box, you just want to draw them out around. I'm not really measuring here, but you could to make it a little more precise. And then you just want to take your pattern and cut it out with your scissors. And again, make the two little cuts at the top and the bottom, like we did on the big section of the box, right in these spaces. On both sides. And then you just want to fold in the sides once again, just like we've been doing before. But this time the sides are a little more delicate, so you might need to take some extra time to make sure you do it right. And then you're just going to fold in those tabs like you did before and glue them into place in each of the corners. And it should look something like this, and you just want to test it out in your box. Mine ended up fitting a little loosely, but you could have made the measurements perfect to make sure it wouldn't, but it still turned out great, and now your box has a lid so you can put something inside so your dolls can unwrap it and find a gift inside. I'm just putting in these little doll shoes to make it a little more fun. And then you just want to wrap the box in wrapping paper once again. It should look something like this. Again, my wrapping isn't amazing, but I still think it looks very good. And now to give your presents a little more color, I'm just using this string here, and you just want to start at the bottom or like the not so good side of the box facing up, and you want to kind of, I don't really know how to explain this, but you like wrap it around, then cross it over, kind of like I think you do this on normal presents too. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm not very good at explaining it, but yeah, and then you just want to bring the strings to the top of the box and tie a little bow. Like so. And then you just want to take your scissors and cut off the excess strings on the bow. And that is it for your presents. You can do this on any present, of course, in any shape or size. Here's the other and more simpler present I did. They're both really cool, just this one you can actually put stuff inside. And to make these really, really simple little tubes, all you gotta do is take some wrapping paper and just roll it into a tube. It's as simple as that, like you can see I'm doing here. And then you just want to pull the end to make sure it's as tight as it can go and really snug. And then you just want to use some tape to secure the ends. And then you can even take your scissors and cut off the imperfections on the ends of the tube. And you can make these with all different types of wrapping paper, and the thicker you make it, the more wrapping paper it looks like there is on the tube. And that is it for the video. And now, because I did put real shoes inside of this box, I do need to get those back, and I will need to open up this present. So I thought, why not do it on camera? So that's just what I'm going to be doing here, is opening up the present that I put shoes inside. And here's the box with the shoes inside. And I'm going to take those out now, rewrap the box because I loved how it looked before. But yes, this was, I don't recommend putting things inside unless you are planning on actually unwrapping the present. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye!